Everything has changed. Something shifted overnight, and suddenly all of the things that I have been pouring my time, energy, and focus into seem so small, like almost meaningless. I've been sitting with this a lot the past few days, and what matters the most to me has become really clear. Continually strengthening my relationship with Jesus, serving and loving my family with the best of me instead of what's left over after I pour into everything else first, and prioritizing community with others who are pointing those around us toward Jesus. Everything else, the rushing, the endless distractions, just feels like noise. It's sobering to realize how quickly life passes. We don't have forever to get around to what's important. There is no time to waste. So much of what we give our time to is temporary. Social media scrolls, arguments, chasing things that never actually satisfy. But what lasts? Our souls, our families, and the legacy that we leave behind. We can't afford to drift. We can't keep living like tomorrow is guaranteed. Every day matters. Every conversation matters. Every example that we set for our kids matters. Proverbs 22:6 says to train up a child in the way he should go, and that feels so urgent. When I look around, I see so much darkness, fear, and pain in our world. I used to laugh at the term doom scroll like it was a funny exaggeration, but now it does not feel like an exaggeration at all. I'll catch myself scrolling, one video that's lighthearted and makes me laugh. The next is something truly dark and heavy, a tragedy, and then back to something silly. It's just a constant cycle between entertainment and heartbreak. I really think that the constant back and forth of it all numbs us. We go from laughing to grieving to distracted again so quickly that it dulls our awareness of the weight of it all. Since this shift happened in me, the surface level things just don't cut it anymore. The distraction cycle doesn't satisfy, and my soul is just craving depth. A closer walk with Jesus and a slower, more intentional life that actually reflects what really matters. The night that this shift happened, my husband and I sat on the couch until 1:30 in the morning, which is very rare these days with a baby. But we talked about the heaviness that we felt and the ways that we felt that we were supposed to restructure some of our daily routines. We don't have it all figured out yet. Actually, I don't think we'll ever have it all figured out. We're still processing it. We've got that heavy feeling, and we know that things need to be shifting, but we are just taking time to pray about it and ask for clarity and guidance so that we can continue to figure out what that is actually going to look like for our family. Right now, that looks like slowing down, choosing presence over productivity, and making room for connection and conversations that really matter. The other night, I was cooking dinner for my family, and I realized how much joy I was missing out on. I'd been treating cooking as just another thing to check off my to-do list rather than refocusing, slowing down, and really honoring the fact that it was serving my family. That mindset shift has made such a big impact, and I have gotten so much joy out of cooking for my family this week. The same goes for laundry and for picking up the same toys for the 18th time in a row. Those moments feel ordinary, but they are eternal. I know that they're the ones that I'm going to want back 50 years from now. And just to clarify, my goal is not perfection. It's obedience and faithfulness. Showing up every day and pointing my home, my family, and my community toward Jesus. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." And that's such great encouragement. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to keep moving in the right direction. It's also really encouraging knowing that we're not the only ones who are feeling this deep shift and awakening. Our close friends are saying the exact same thing, and tons of people online have shared that they're sensing it too. There's this collective sense of urgency, like we are all being nudged to stop wasting time, to stop chasing things that don't matter, and to start living a full and joyous life with eternity in mind. Romans 5:13 says, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, And that's exactly what I want. Joy and peace rooted in Him, not in the temporary. So that's what's been on my mind. Life is short, my priorities have shifted, and I don't want to waste another moment on things that won't matter in the end. If you've been feeling this too, I would love to hear what God's been showing you, even if it's just a word or a verse. Let's encourage each other. We don't have forever, but we do have today, and we can start living differently right now. Thanks for chatting with me today. I hope to see you next Friday.